Hey everybody, it's Matt from Britical Saiyans here, and today I'm going to show you my Trunks deck profile. So, finally pulled this guy back out. So this is obviously because of the anniversary stuff that came out. So yeah, decided to put him back together, and it'd help if I could keep the deck straight for now. Right, so Trunks is from set 2. Before I go any further in this, I don't know if you guys have seen, but Bandai have put out, for the 2-year mark, they're basically asking people to do a poll type thing so they can figure out what leaders to revamp. Hint, vote for Trunks. Do it. Do it. I want to see this bad boy come back and see what he can do. Alright, so for now, this is what he does. So his auto once per turn, during your turn only, so only when you combo during your turn you can trigger this effect. When you combo with an energy cost of 2 or more, you get to draw a card. And then his awakening is drawing 2, because obviously he's a set 2 one, so it's before they introduced the other awakenings. On his awakened side, he has exactly the same auto once per turn, combo with 2 or more, draw a card, and when he attacks he draws a card. So you can draw 2 cards just off his attack. So for the extra cards, went the sparking route with this, which you'll see why later in the deck profile, because you kind of still need to keep cards and drop. But there's no overall. Start off with, we've got the 4-dimension magic. So blue leader, sparking, you can take a life when you're at sparking 5 instead of paying 1 blue, and then if your leader's blue, you untap. No, you can only untap 2 blue energy. So, yep, that's basically it in a nutshell. And then 3 Senzu Bean. Yeah, I've only got 2 of the newer artwork. It's so nice though. So, Senzu Bean, you pay 1 blue, activate battle, you choose up to 1 of your cards, it gains 5k for a duration of a turn, and then you get to untap 2 energy. Doesn't matter which 2 you untap. Okay, on to the battle cards then. So, onto the 1 costs. We got 3 copies of Dark Power Mass Saiyan. So, ideally this is supposed to be Pan. So, your self-awakening for deck is supposed to be Pan. So, just imagine this is Pan, basically. But I'll just go, I'll tell you what Pan does. So, Pan at the end of your turn goes back to your hand, but she has the same effect as most of the others, where you swing with it, you can take a life. And that's it, she goes up to 15. This guy though, his first auto is when you attack, you can take a life out of your hand, and he gains 10k. His other auto is when your opponent plays a battle card with 15 power or less, using a non-keyword skill, your opponent chooses 2 cards on the hand and places them in a drop area. And that's basically it. But get hold of Pan, guys, because that's what you want to be using in this, because you need blue energy. Okay, on to the 2s, which is, I think, where the bulk of the deck, yeah, that's where the bulk of the deck is, ish. Alright, for super combos, thinking about this now, probably shouldn't have done it as for the sparking ones, probably should have had the commies. So, you can either go with 4 commies or 2-2 split, or however you want to do a split for these, basically. But this is the sparking super combo for blue. You got 5 cards in a drop, you get to have 10k and draw a card. The 10k is regardless anyway, but the additional effect to draw a card, you need to have the 5 cards in a drop. So that's the super combo for the deck. And then we've got 3 copies of Determined Time Leap Trunks. Time Leaper, sorry. This came out, crap, which set was it? Which thing was it came out of?
Ultimate Box.
Was the Ultimate Box, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it came in the Ultimate Box. Thank God Jonah's here. So, 2 drop, 10k power. When it attacks, it doesn't matter whether it attacks a leader or a battle card. You look at the top 7 cards of your deck, you can choose up to 1 Trunks Future, add it to your hand, and he gains 5k. It doesn't matter what Trunks Future, so he can search himself. And then we got the Vegeta Energy Absorber. So 2 drop 15. This came out in the anniversary. So it is 2 blue, bear that in mind, but the deck's generally blue anyway, apart from the Mass Saiyan, which is supposed to be pan anyway, but it doesn't matter. Right, so the Vegeta, really, really nice effect. So auto once per turn, when your energy is switched from rest mode to active mode by a skill, if it's your opponent's turn, you get to draw a card. So you basically, if you send a bean on a defensive, you can use him to draw a card. But it actually combos with the next card. I'm trying to think of anything else that might do it. I can't at the moment. But yeah, it combos with this next card basically. This is supposed to be a 2-card combo. So this is Trunks Hope Renewed. So 2 drop, 2 of it being blue, 15. It is from the same set as the Vegeta, so the anniversary box. This one is Activate Battle. Place this card at the bottom of its owner's deck. If your leader card is blue, which obviously Trunks is, you can switch one of your blue energy to active mode. And that's basically it. So you just go during the battle, put this to the bottom, his effect will let you draw a card. That simple as that, really. So that's why it's a 2-card combo to trigger. And then the next card, we have 3 copies of Super Saiyan Son Goku, 20k vanilla. This will make sense why it's in here, featuring deck profile. We had to give the deck something other than the 6-drop Trunks as a way to have aggression, well, a big boss aggression basically. So it'll make sense. And then we got Unyielding Spirit Trunks, because he's at 1, he's only at 1 in the deck. So when you combo with this card during your turn, you get to untap one of your energy. And that's it for the 2 drops. So on to the 3 drops. Okay, I don't know how many, if there's more 3s or 2s. So our first card of the deck is the Trunks Hope at Hand. So this is from the Championship Pack 2018. It's a 3 drop, 2 of it being blue, 15k power. Does have a permanent. When evolving this card into a Trunks future, the evolve cost becomes 3. Oh, it's decreased by 3. Oh, it's decreased by 3. Oh, it's only meant to be 2. Oopsie. I've been misplaying it. It's because I went and played during the game, isn't it? So you basically end up just paying the 2 to play out the 6 drop. So I'll show that when I get to it. So the next card is 3 Mighty Attack Son Goku. You need Gokus and Vegetas in this deck for the 6 drop Trunks, which obviously I'll show towards the end of the deck profile. So the Mighty Attack, 3 drop, 15 is just critical. And then we got one of my favourite Vegeta cards, Sneak Attack Vegeta. 3 drop, 15, barrier, and has an auto of when he attacks a leader, your opponent chooses a card from the hand and places it on top of their deck. So, gotta love that one. Preface, so has barrier and auto when you play this card, you choose 2 energy and switch into active mode, so you effectively play him for 1. And then the last of the 3 drops, 2 Further Destruction Chomper, so this is just your giving your stuff double strike. Little double striker in the deck. So we've only got 1 4-cost card, and it's at all costs Vegeta. I would love more of this in the deck, but I don't have more. So at all costs Vegeta, 20k power, 4 drop, 2 being blue. Also, when you play this card, you get to draw a card and switch energy to active mode. So you effectively pay him for free, but have to be on turn 4. And then activate main, once per turn, you choose 2 cards in your life, add into your hand so you can help the self-awakening. So if you're on 6, you can put yourself down to 4. He gains 3k power for each of your energy, and then if you have 5 more energy, you get to KO a battle card on your opponent's side, and he gains triple strike. So you can either wait till turn 5 to play him, or just do it on the turn 4, and then awaken. or whatever, you know, whatever you want to do with it. So on to the next card then, we got 3 copies of Ultimate Fusion Gogeta. So this is the other boss for the deck because it needed something else, and the deck kind of needs Gokus and Vegetas in the drop area. So it's a quicker way of getting them there. So this one has Double Strike, Union Fusion for 4, Son Goku and Vegeta, Auto Sparking 5. So when you play this card, you get to draw 2 cards, and then you choose 2 of your opponent's battle cards and put them to the bottom of the deck in any order. So playing him just for the 5 is good anyway. And then the last card of the deck, which is absolutely amazing, I love this card. You got Trunks to Constant Hope. It evolves for 5, but what you're supposed to do is obviously have this out on turn 3, and then the turn 4 you just pay the 2 blue and evolve into the Trunks. So that's how that works. And then it has a permanent. If both Son Goku and Vegeta are in your drop area, he gains Triple Strike. So that's why we're running those. And again, using this to get them in there and get this on the board for 4. And then he has an auto of when he attacks, you can choose 1 blue card in your drop area and combo with it. So the swing, grab my super combo, goes up to 35, Triple Strike, and I draw a card. So it's a way of reusing your super combos. And that's basically it, guys. So that's the updated Trunks deck profile. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.